Brian Baker was born in Denver, attended university in Chicago, and now works in sales in San Francisco. He's eaten pizza in all those places and more, but he loves Chicago style the best. It's the only way to go, and so he does go, to his favorite spot with the best double crust in town. It's on Hayes Street in San Francisco, and it's called Patxi's Pizza.
Hi, my name is Francisco Spiros, and I'm one of the founders of Patxi's Pizza. And Patxi's actually my nickname. It's a Basque nickname, inherited it from my father. We use a revolving pan oven that's traditionally used in bagel shops. It tends to cook very evenly and continually rotate the pizza throughout the heated cabinet so we get a very even bake. And it helps us produce a superior product to most pizzas.
My name is Bill Freeman, and I'm one of the founders of Patxi's Pizza. We started the restaurant 8 years ago in Palo Alto, and then opened this location 6 years ago, and we did so out of our love for pizza.
Bill and I are always trying new ingredients and experimenting with different styles and traveling to farmers markets and trying different vegetables and trying to incorporate that into our menu.
We offer 36 different ingredients, including 4 different types of cheese, multiple types of crusts, including whole wheat. So with all of the variations of pizza that we offer and all of the ingredients that you can put on or in our pizzas, we actually turned it over to the Stanford math department, and they came back with 9 million different combinations of pizza.
Okay, Brian, you're I'm a Chicago native. I got to tell you, born in Denver myself, so I'm right there with you. Tell me why you love Patxi's.
Well, after living in Chicago for about 7 years, I fell in love immediately with Chicago-style pizza. And it probably at least partially explains the freshman 15 that I put on my first year in college. But the important thing about Chicago-style pizza is that there are 2 different types. You have deep dish and you have stuffed. So they may look the same to the pizza novice, but they're a little different. They both have the sauce on top and a very tall crust. But the difference is with deep dish, you have cornmeal crust, whereas with stuffed, you have a really flaky, buttery crust. They both stand up well over time. They both taste great for breakfast.
And Patxi's?
And Patxi's does both, actually. And Patxi's they do deep dish, they do stuffed, they do thin and extra thin, which is amazing. I don't know any other pizza places that actually do 4 completely different styles of pizza.
Right. And so when you go in, though, you get the deep dish. That's what they're known for. That's what you do? I
love the deep dish. My favorite is actually the stuffed. So another difference is there's an extra layer of dough in the stuffed. And what that does is it helps keep the sauce on the top of the pie so it doesn't soak in and make the crust gummy and make it fall apart. You have to have structural integrity with your Chicago-style pizza.
Yeah, actually, I really liked this place. I actually ordered the Chicago stuff. I ordered 2 of the different types of pizzas, the Chicago stuffed. I got the caliente pizza, which has the Spanish chorizo, which was excellent. If you like spicy, I like spicy, so I definitely got that. And I wanted to try the deep dish one, which had the cornmeal crust in it.
The pan
one, right. And I had the Greek style in that, which had artichokes and peppers. It was quite excellent, actually. But the only thing that I, was a little bit iffy on with that pizza was the cornmeal flavor. Didn't really add anything for me with that.
Oh, it's so unique, though.
Yeah,
it's really a unique, chewy sort of
I think maybe I'm more used to
the
the Chicago kind of stuffed style, which I really liked, and I thought added a lot of flavor to it.
And Karen, did you have stuffed or pan or?
We had both, actually. We tried both,
and you guys are still walking after both those pizzas. They're huge.
Oh my God, I was so full. We ordered 3 pizzas for 4 people. I had 1 slice of each one and was just. Oh my God. But I couldn't tell the difference between the pan and the stuffed. I couldn't find that extra layer.
I think it was that flavor of the cornmeal, though.
It didn't. Well, that extra layer was supposed to be in there or is in there, and I didn't notice it, but it was great. I mean, we had the classic meat. It has Canadian bacon, sausage, and pepperoni, and meat fest. And then for the pan pizza, we had the spinach pesto, which was really good. The pesto was fantastic.
Great.
We really liked it.
That extra layer of dough is often mistaken for cheese. It looks like cheese, but it's actually dough. And like I said, the important thing is the sauce stays on top of it. And that's the primary difference. The deep dish will kind of slog down a little bit, whereas the stuffed will really maintain its verticality. And even a couple days later in your refrigerator, because you're right, you cannot finish a pizza in one sitting.
It's so, but you don't have to get pizza. I mean, there are other things on the menu. They have appetizers. They have, numerous other things, right?
None of that matters. It doesn't
You
matter.
just go for the pizza.
You're not there for the appetizers.
But I have
You're
to
not there
say,
for the wine list.
I had a Caesar salad there, just and I thought it was prepared perfectly. That's exactly the way I want my Caesar salad prepared. Perfect anchovy flavor, perfect amount of dressing. It was perfect, actually.
Right. And Pachi's is known. I mean, they've got 5 locations now around the Bay Area, and they are known for this Chicago style. I also have to throw out some kudos for them. They're very, very supportive of their staff, and they provide health benefits and really do, are concerned with their staff. So we always love those sorts of stories of businesses. But
one thing I did notice was the service was excellent, actually. Considering talking about staff, it was actually really good. We got there, they greeted us right away. They sat us down, and they came and just refilled our drinks before we even asked. They just saw that it was down. It was perfect service, I thought.
And when you go, what do you get inside it? What is your stuffing of choice?
So if I'm getting the deep dish, I'm going with the Chicago Classic, which is the Italian-style sausage. Italian sausage. You don't mess around with anything else if you're going deep dish.
Forget that Zoe's Copa and all the fresh Zoe's
that's all
meats
fine and
all
dandy.
that.
But that's not what. If you're in Chicago and you order that, they're going to slap you in the face.
That's right.
With stuffed pizza, I love the spinach in there. Spinach and mushroom, I think, is a perfect thing to right in that middle layer there of the stuffed pizza. The important thing to remember is it takes about 45 minutes for the pie to cook. So if you show up in the door and you're already starving, you're going to fill up on fillers.
But you can call ahead and order, and they can get it ready for you.
And you can take half-baked pizzas home as well.
That's right. And that Hayes Valley location.
That's right.
They do.
Did you call ahead, or did you?
We didn't. We got a table right away,
okay.
but it seemed like it came very quickly. It didn't seem like it took that long at all. It was great.
You were drinking too many Stellas on tap. That was. All right, Brian, this is your restaurant. Wrap it up for us, Pizza Boy.
Great. If you want the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, look no further than Pachi's.
All right, and Karen.
Well, if I'm looking for Chicago style, I would be interested in going back to Pachi's. I thought it was quite good.
Okay.
I thought it was great pizza, flavorful, really hearty, and it's the perfect place to go if I'm in the neighborhood.
All right, if you would like to try Pachi's Pizza, it's on Hayes at Octavia in San Francisco. The telephone number is 415-558-9991. It's open every day for lunch and dinner. Reservations are not accepted, and the average price for dinner is around $20.